A lot of you are probably wondering to yourself, who is this beautiful woman I keep seeing on my timeline? Well, I'm here to answer that. This is Hebi Nyobo, aka the Snake Wife, as she appears in the game Fate Grand Order. In the game, she goes by the names Omi-san and Miss Snake. Miss Snake here comes from a Japanese folktale, much like Benny Enma and Miss Crane, and her tale goes as follows. Long ago, there was a kind yet poor charcoal burner. One day, while lighting his kiln, a large snake emerged from behind it. The man warned the snake that it was hot and it would be burned, and helped the snake to get away and into the bushes. That night, the man was awoken to find a beautiful girl who had come to visit. The girl said that she had often seen him in the mountains and would do anything to marry him. The charcoal burner replied that he was poor and likely couldn't provide for her, but she insisted, and so they agreed to marry. For a time, life was easy and happy for them both, and the girl became pregnant. As she was about to give birth, she told the man to leave her be and not to peek in on her. Overcome with curiosity, the man did so anyway and saw a massive snake coiled around the room and a baby in the center being licked by the snake. The wife, returning to human form, sadly handed the man the baby and a crystal ball. She confessed that she was the snake who had lived in the pond by his kiln, and that she had fallen in love with him, but because he had looked in on her, they could no longer be together. She told him that if the baby wanted milk, to have it suck on the crystal ball. The child began growing strong from the crystal ball's nutrients, but eventually a local lord had heard tell of its magical properties and seized it for himself. This caused the baby to begin to cry out in hunger, and so the man went to the pond where his wife lived. She was so moved by her child's crying that she gave him a new crystal ball, which caused the baby to become happy once again. But, once again, the local lord heard tell and seized this as well. Returning to the pond again, the snake wife told her husband that she couldn't give him another one, as they were actually her eyes. This caused the man to cry in grief, mourning the loss of his wife's vision and his inability to help her. Overcome with emotion by hearing the two she loved the most weep, the snake wife told him to climb the mountains with the child, as she would enact revenge on the ones who had made them cry. He did so, and the snake wife leapt into the air, causing an enormous splash in her pond, which grew into a massive wave that swept away the lord and his castle. And this is where the story ends. So, who is Miss Snake? She is a dedicated wife who is willing to give everything in her power to protect people she cares about, from her sight to her life. For this, as well as her immaculate design, she is a contender to be on the list of best girls for the coming year in FGO.